lovelies. Well, good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. So this, I'm going to do another review video, and this one is going to be on my electric blanket, because I asked you guys which, it was kind of a tie though, it was a tie between the electric blanket and the salt lamp, so this time I'm going to do the electric blanket, and then next time I'll do the salt lamp. I know a lot of people are really curious about the salt lamp and whether or not it really works, so I guess we'll find out next time. But this time we are going to do the electric blanket, and this is from SunBeam, which is the name of the company. Really good company. My parents also have an electric blanket from them, and it's really, really good. And I tried it out first, and I was like, I want one of these, because I'm a freeze baby. I'm always cold. So yeah, for the longest time though, my mom was so against like anything heated. She's like, that's a fire hazard, and I'm like, I'm freaking cold. And then she ended up getting one before me. So anyway, there was a really limited choice in colors. I got this from Kohl's again. I'm sure you could get it online too, because they have SunBeam on Amazon. I know they have it on Amazon. But I got mine at Kohl's. I don't remember how much it was. It depends on what size you get. But I do know that they are a really good brand, and they have a really good reputation. They don't like break really easily or anything like that. So they are a really good brand. I got the dark brown, I think there was a black, and there was another color to choose from. I went online and I saw a fun leopard print one, and I was like, oh yeah, I want that one. Didn't end up getting that one, but that's okay because I really like this brown color. I feel like it matches my room, so it's all good. I have a full size bed, so I got a full. I think they have twin, full, king, and queen sizes. Pretty sure that's what they have. But yeah, so let me show you how it works. And it's really good. It takes about, I'd say, 5 minutes to warm up. And this one has an automatic shut off of after 10 hours it turns off. I personally think that's a bit excessive, but at least you know it turns off. But it does have an automatic 10-hour shut off. And it does have a dial to where you can go all the way from 1 to 10, I think it is. My parents are different because they have a king size one. They have 2 dials and it goes up higher. But honestly, this thing gets really, really hot. I was actually surprised. Even on the lower settings, it does get really hot. I have blankets on top of it though, because I'm really cold. Just make sure though, if you have cats in particular or dogs, you don't want them like full forcibly jumping on your bed, and you don't want your cats like kneading because they'll get the wires, and that's just not good. So you don't want them to do that. It's okay for like animals, you know, to lay on it, but you don't want them to be having all sorts of fun. You know, they think fun is destructive, so their kind of fun isn't right. But anyway, I absolutely love this, but it does get really, really hot. So I actually, for as cold as I get, I have not been able to sleep I haven't been able to sleep with it left on because I get so hot. But when I get cold, it comes in quite handy. So let me show you how to hook it up. It's fairly easy to hook up, and it doesn't take a lot of time, unless you have, my parents have a waterbed, so they have to like tuck their cord in, but I don't, so I can just stick it underneath my bed so you can't even see it. It's like a freaking magic trick. Ready? I'm about to show you how this works. Hey guys, I'm zoomed in, so that's why my face is huge, but I wanted to show you, this is what the plugger in looks like. On the bottom of the electric blanket, there will be this little, it'll say push to connect, and all you do is push it in here. So this wire is now connected to your electric blanket. Look, it's that simple. And then mine just goes right underneath my bed. So as you can see, this is my wire, and it just comes all the way around my bed. And what you do is, this is the color that I got. This is what it looks like, and it goes on top of the sheet. Wow, I really need to fix my sheet. It's a little messy. It goes on top of your sheet, but underneath your comforter. And it's really, really soft. I wish you guys could touch it. It's really plushy. And you just pull it down like that. And when you have it pulled down too, like the blankets and stuff, you can't see obviously where this is. So it's real nice. I like that it's hidden. And I like that it's not a hassle to have to like tuck it in, because I mean, who wants to see wires everywhere? Not me. Hi again, lovelies. So now we are over here where the dial is. Yes, so the dial has, oh, this is the underneath cord. The dial kind of has a 2-cord thing right here, as you can see. Untwist, please. My life has been difficult today. Okay, so what you can do is you can stick it up here because it has its own little separate cord, and it does have these little like suction cup kind of thingies so it doesn't just fall off. So it on here it'll say auto off 10 hours and it has SunBeam on it, and this is so cute. So what happens is you push the on button. Do you see it glowing? Do you see it glowing? Yes. You turn it off. No longer glows. The also fun part, I don't know if you can see this, is when you turn the dial, the number will also glow. So turning it back like this, and you'll see the number glow. So right now it's on 3, so you'll be able to see 3 glowing, and you can turn it all the way up to, is it 10? All the way up to high, which to me is 10. So I usually leave mine on around 5 to 6, and if I'm getting really cozy, then I usually leave it on 2 or 3. The reason that I have it sitting down here and not up on here is because it's a little bit of an awkward place for it to be sitting, and it's just awkward in the way that the wiring is. It kind of flips up funny, so I just leave it down here. And it's fine. I haven't had any problems with it getting hot on the floor. I do check it, but I haven't had any problems with it getting like too hot while I leave it laying on the floor. So trust me, my mother's a safety consultant. She makes me think of everything. I'm a little cautious myself though, so I've been doubly cursed. But so again, here you guys can see this is what it looks like, and I really like it. It's got a really nice look to it. You know, some electric blankets, they don't look very fun, but I like this one. It goes with the theme of my bed too, and it just looks really nice, and it comes all the way up to above the pillows, so it's nice. You get all nice and snuggly everywhere. So yeah, I really like it. The only thing that I don't like so much about this is that sometimes you can feel the wires on your feet, like through the blanket. You can feel the wires a little bit. That kind of bothers me a little bit. It's not uncomfortable, but it's just like there's something touching me. But other than that, fantastic blanket. I really, really like it. I really recommend it. Keeps you really warm, and it's particularly fantastic for winter, which it currently is. So if you are looking for an electric blanket, I really highly recommend SunBeam. SunBeam. My parents have it. Now I have it. It's really good. It's super soft too. It's so comfortable. It's like adding just another blanket onto your bed. So it's very easy. It's easy to use. It's not complicated. You don't have to be like a rocket scientist to figure it out. It's if you're directionally challenged, you'll be fine. I promise. It's a plug and you're good. So you don't got to worry about it being complicated or anything like that. So I would give this 5 out of 5 stars. Maybe 4 3/4 stars out of 5, just solely because of the wire. But that's not a huge deal. Like feeling the wires on your feet, that is not a huge deal. But yeah, I really, really like this electric blanket. I hope you guys like this. I hope you found it helpful. And if you are looking into getting an electric blanket, I really recommend this one. I really like it. I realize some people probably don't like SunBeam, but I do. I think it's worth a try. I think it's worth looking into and seeing if you like it. And if you know somebody with SunBeam, be like, yo, can I chill in your bed and see if I like it? But yeah, and to know that depending on the size that you get, the dial may look different. So your dial may be different than mine, because mine is different than my parents, because the size is different. And so just be aware of that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time for the next review. Bye guys! Hi, good evening, lovelies. Well, good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. So I'm going to do another review video, and this one is going to be on my electric blanket, because I asked you guys which. It was kind of a tie though. It was a tie between the electric blanket and the salt lamp. So this time I'm going to do the electric blanket, and then next time I'll do the salt lamp. I know a lot of people are really curious about the salt lamp and whether or not it really works, so I guess we'll find out next time. But this time we are going to